You're spiritually blind. I can prove it. Angels have been in your house, in your room, right next to you, and you missed every single sign. Hebrews 13 verse 2. Some people entertained angels without even knowing it. Without knowing it. That's you. 7 signs. If you've experienced even one in the past month, an angel was present, and you were too spiritually numb to notice. Let's fix that right now. Sign number 1. Unexplained peace during your worst crisis. Everything's falling apart. Your bank account's empty. Your marriage is hanging by a thread. Your health report came back bad. And yet, you're not panicking. There's this strange calm you can't explain. That's not you being strong. That's angelic presence. Philippians 4 verse 7. The peace of God, which transcends all understanding. It guards you when nothing makes sense. Here's the brutal truth. Most of you reject peace when it shows up. You're so addicted to worry that calm feels wrong. You've made anxiety your identity. You wake up and immediately check your phone for problems. You rehearse worst-case scenarios like it's your job. Angels bring God's peace into your atmosphere. But if you're too busy catastrophizing, you'll miss it. When peace hits in the middle of chaos, that's your confirmation. Heaven is in your house. Sign number 2. You suddenly know exactly what to do. You've been stuck on a decision for weeks. Then boom, like a light switch, you just know. The fog lifts. The answer is crystal clear. That's angelic intervention. Daniel 9 verses 21 to 23. The angel Gabriel was sent specifically to give Daniel understanding. Angels carry divine wisdom from God's throne to your situation. But here's what kills me. You get that clarity and then you second guess it. You ask 10 more people. You Google it. You talk yourself out of it. Angels don't speak in riddles. When they bring clarity, it aligns with Scripture. It feels like truth in your bones. Next time sudden clarity hits after prayer, don't overthink it. That's heaven answering. Move. Sign number 3. You avoided danger you never saw. You almost got in that wreck, but you brake just in time. You were about to sign that contract, but something stopped you. Turns out it was a scam. You took a different route home, and later heard someone was attacked on your usual path. Psalm 91 verse 11. He will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. All your ways, not just the big moments. The everyday, invisible close calls. Here's the hard part. You've been saved more times than you realize, and you've never thanked God once. You call it good instinct or lucky timing. You've stolen glory from the angels who literally saved your life. And because you don't acknowledge God's protection, you keep walking into danger thinking you're invincible. You're reckless with your relationships, your finances, your purity, because you don't respect the spiritual warfare happening around you. Start thanking God for what didn't happen, for the accidents you avoided. That's angels at work. Sign number 4. A stranger showed up at the perfect moment. You're stranded. A stranger helps you, then vanishes before you can thank them. You're emotionally broken. Someone you barely know says exactly what you needed to hear. You're in financial crisis. An unexpected blessing comes through the most unlikely person. Matthew 18 verse 10. Angels are assigned to believers. They're actively working for you. But most Christians are so isolated, so locked in their phones, so distrustful that when an angel shows up in human form, they miss it. You ignore the nudge to talk to that person at church. You avoid strangers. You've built walls so high heaven can't get a messenger through. Angels work through people. If you're antisocial and bitter, you're blocking your breakthrough. Pay attention to divine interruptions. When someone shows up at the exact right time, that's not coincidence. Sign number 5. You felt a sudden urge to pray for someone. Out of nowhere, someone's name drops into your spirit. You can't shake it. You feel compelled to pray for them immediately. That's not random. That's an angelic assignment. Acts 12. While Peter was in prison, the church prayed earnestly, and God sent an angel to break him out. Your prayers partner with angelic activity. When you feel that urge to intercede, an angel may be waiting for your prayer to release them. Here's the brutal part. How many times have you felt that nudge and ignored it? You were too busy, too distracted. You said you'd pray later and forgot. Someone needed your prayer at that exact moment. An angel was ready to move, and you missed it. When you feel that nudge to pray, stop everything and pray. Right then, angels are waiting. Sign number 6, a dream that won't leave your mind. You wake up from a dream and it feels different, more vivid, more real, and you can't shake it all day. Joel 2 verse 28. Your old men will dream dreams. Your young men will see visions. Angels communicate through dreams. Joseph, Mary, the wise men, all received angelic direction through dreams. But here's the problem. If you're spiritually numb, those dreams stop. God won't waste revelation on a heart that's not listening. And if you're filling your mind with garbage before bed, toxic content, fear-driven news, ungodly entertainment, you're drowning out the signal. Angels are trying to speak while you sleep, but your soul is too cluttered to hear. Guard what you consume before bed. Pray before you sleep. Write down your dreams. Heaven might be speaking. Sign number 7. You sense a presence during worship. You're worshiping, alone or in church, and suddenly the atmosphere shifts. You feel surrounded, covered, like you're not alone. You're not. Psalm 22 verse 3. God inhabits the praises of his people. Where God's presence is, angels are there. Revelation 5 verse 11. Thousands of angels surround God's throne, worshiping. When you worship, you join that heavenly chorus. But most of you don't worship anymore. You listen to worship music while scrolling Instagram. You sing in church, but your mind is on lunch. You want God's presence without the posture. You want angelic protection without worship. It doesn't work that way. Angels respond to the atmosphere you create. When you truly worship, with focus, with surrender, you open the door for heaven to invade. Stop treating worship like background noise. When you feel that presence, lean into it. Angels are there. The hard truth you need to hear. Angels are in your house right now. They've been there all along. But if you're spiritually asleep, distracted, disobedient, disconnected, you'll keep missing them. God hasn't stopped sending help. You stop paying attention. Hebrews 1 verse 14. Angels are ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation. They're sent to serve you. They're on assignment for your life. But you have to wake up. You have to start seeing in the Spirit. You're not alone in this fight. You never have been. Go back through those 7 signs. Ask God to open your eyes to the angelic activity around you. And the next time you feel that unexplainable peace, that sudden clarity, that divine protection, don't brush it off. Thank God for it. Acknowledge the angels he's assigned to you. Because the moment you start recognizing heaven's presence, everything changes. Angels are in your house. The question is, are you finally going to notice? Or are you going to stay spiritually blind?